Peep the Magician is wishing everyone who likes this video and subscribes good luck. Cows have best friends and they become stressed when separated. That's why I always make sure I cook at least 2 steaks at the same time. If animals can talk, everybody would become vegan. I mean, humans can talk, but that doesn't stop me. Where do you men look when you've got a girl bent over doing doggy? At the other people on the bus? Friend bought a N64 game. Found this inside. Dr. Mario, the N is for narcotics. What are 3 things to buy at a gas station to make the cashier uncomfortable? Fun or laxative? Condos. Did anyone else do these as a kid? I saw my grandma climbing the stairs like that once and crying out for help. It's never too late to use your imagination and play like you used to as a child, guys. What is something that you can tell both to a cop and during sex? Stop resisting. I've decided. Baby number 6 is due Valentine's Day. My top spending fan at birth time will have the naming rights to this one. We're out of name ideas, so have some fun with this. Mom, why is my name used the 18 Dodo? Fix that for you. Dear men, what the duck do you want for your birthday / gifts in general? Head, it's her brother's birthday. Thanks, I hate my sister's cake. At least it isn't OnlyFans. A comment on a YouTube video. This is funny. I went to a private high school in Mexico and literally I was the only known pot smoker in the school. The teachers, the principal, everyone knew, and they were super chill about it. One day they announced that the cops were gonna pass a dog through each classroom and my math teacher literally helped me climb out through the window and hid me in his car. It helped that I had all A's and was an active member of many clubs in my school. I was a known serial killer at my school and the chemistry teacher helped me dispose of the bodies. I only killed the failing students, so they were cool with it. Brought up the average test scores. Surprisingly wholesome. The man who modeled the giants in Skyrim modeled them after his father. I wonder how he feels about everyone eating his dad's toes. If you could have any weapon in the MCU excluding the Infinity Gauntlet, since everyone would pick that, what would you choose? This would be mine. Natasha Romanoff. She's the weapon we all want. Pre-endgame I'm hoping, or post-endgame you dirty dog you. Edit. Just seen the downvotes, ha ha ha, you all seem fun. Homeless man comes up to a beautiful girl about to jump off a bridge. Says to her, you wanna duck one last time before you go? She says, why would I do that? That's disgusting, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole, you creep. He says, that's alright, I'll be waiting for you at the bottom anyway. Seaside Prevention 100. You can only pick one. Choose wisely. A cat girlfriend. She loves you. Wampus plushie. Cat girl so I can sell her and buy 10 Wampus plush. If you had a ridiculous pens related power, what would it be? To shoot cram ropes like Spider-Man's webs and swing through New York City like a porn star who got bit by a radioactive vage. My old family house. There's a lot of furry friends laid to rest in this yard. For a second I thought you said there's a lot of furries laid to rest in this yard. We kept those in the summer. NSWF. Where do you men look when you've got a girl bent over doing doggy? Into her soul. Through the ear nose. The ace soul. What is the least ethically valid way to acquire $1 million? Steal petrol from a parked ambulance, pour it onto a bunch of endangered animals in a nature reserve, and set them on fire. The forest fire spreads, and the firefighters arrive. You shoot them with tranquilizers and harvest their organs, but you sell them for meat, not for transplants. I once had a dream where Hitler was a shonen anime protagonist and he and Mahatma Gandhi teamed up to defeat John Cena, but John Cena has 3 T's, and you can see all of them. Go on. No, don't do it. My hand snacks. I can't even see her photo. Is it okay now? Okay. Now open your mouth a bit. I need help with that part too. Imagine the Olympics, But instead of it being world-class athletes, it's just random people who get selected. Like you get a letter informing you've been selected for the national gymnastics team and you just have to do it. It'd be so much more entertaining. Would you get a choice of sport cause I can't swim and would drown if I got picked for swimming? Your sacrifice would be worth it after entertaining the masses. Finally, competitive shooting. Do you prefer versus or co-op shooting? More of a solo gameplay enjoyer. Don't want your teammates stealing any potential loot. That didn't went so well. When you are driving, but you can't see that well. Am I the only one who thought that this was a picture of a toy car up somebody's ace hole? Taliban after taking over Afghanistan. It's been a long road and we'd first of all like to thank our sponsors Raid Shadow Legends, NordVPN and Skillshare. Get access to one of our own courses on guerrilla warfare presented by one of our military leaders, and with a select group of hosts from Southeast Nation, Africa, and South America. Also you can get a 30% discount if you are one of the first 500 to use the promo code Mujahideen. Finally got my coquette D10 in real life. That's so crazy. The other day I lived out my GTA fantasy and murdered a honker. Small world. Boss, you're fired. Me. Pauses pun. Why? Boss, you're supposed to make it, not watch it. Unzips. Why is Billie Eilish's brother dating someone that looks exactly like Billie? Because family. Dom. Family. You can't duck it, but can find someone similar. Women of Reddit. What is a 100% myth about women? Guy here. You hear a lot about how women love eye contact, but trust me, no woman I've met liked it when I touched her eyes. If you get married in Japan then fly to Hawaii and immediately die after you land. Your marriage certificate will be dated after your death certificate. Weekend plans. Women never apologize. They just sleep meek and let you decide if you're still mad or not. I can never stay mad at my mom. I can't stay mad at your mom either. Me. Takes a shot. Me. Okay, I think I'm done for now. My ace. We are not done yet. First it's hard, then soft, then runny, then water times 3. After that I'm shaking, like I have fever and I need to go lie in a bed for a while. My ace says it's done. For a while. Well, how else are you going? Explain the breeding system to them. Video shows thousands of prisoners, reportedly including Islamic State and Al-Qaeda fighters, freed from Kabul jail by the Taliban. We are getting the band back together. Gonna be a blast. Choose a disability. First person to reply says how you got it. Erectile dysfunction. You put in your balls in KFC deep fryer. Life. A sensually transmitted terminal disease. No. He's got a point. At least I can say I've cured hundreds of terminally ill people in court now. Taliban and their new modern tactical equipment. The luckiest loot drop ever. Breaded is great because of boneless wings, but bone-in sounds like a better option. So the latter? God, I need you and me. All you have to do is open your mouth. Can we please go back to making everything out of glass again? 1. The production cost is about the same of plastic. 2. It's way easier to recycle. 3. Glass doesn't have microplastics that poison our food and water. 4. Glass doesn't kill sea life. I for one support the production of glass condos. What are some sequels which are better than the original? World War II. Cause it had a more memorable villain. Need man stabs second need man on Seattle sidewalk. There can be only one. This truth that they ain't accepting. If you ever feel useless, just remember, USA took 4 presidents, trillions of dollars, millions of lives and 20 years to replace Taliban with Taliban. No, you are not getting the point. They replaced it with the new and improved Taliban 2.0 version with upgrades. The devs still haven't fixed the imbalance between this character male and female in the 2.0 version, SMH. What's the worst possible time to have a Rona? Funeral. Ex sent me a video of her getting ducked by another dude. So we haven't been together for a while now. I thought we were blocked. Until this morning I receive a video of her ducking another man. Why would someone do this? Solely just to hurt someone. I was thinking of a witty comeback, but I'm not sure. Any help/thoughts? Edit. No, I'm not going to expose her. That's messed up regardless of how much of a butch someone's been. Exert dominance. Send her back a video of you ducking the same guy. With the caption, "You're the side piece. LMAO. D's nuts. Dog nipples. No cap, my dog had best answer or some shut and them things was big, so I low-key used to play with her nipples till some white cat came out. Brother, you still have time to delete this." When you recognized your father's voice behind the wall. Glory hole. What's the problem? It's probably the first time in her life she didn't disappoint him. You want to feel excitement? Sleep with someone before you talk to them. Not a single word spoken. Not one. That's exhilarating. For instance, I was at a party once and this very attractive person came up to me, took my hand and we walked away and immediately went at it. Can't recommend it enough. That does sound appealing, to be honest. And that's how I got an STD. Little less appealing. Me in real life. A horse walks into a bar. The bartender asks, "Why the long face?" The horse, not being able to comprehend human language, promptly shuts on the floor and leaves. Literally me. In real life. The old shut on the floor and leave without explanation maneuver. Tell me the last thing you did. And add like a boss. Cried like a boss. Burnt my ducking fingers like a boss. I kidnapped like a boss. Ask me any question. Then edit the question. To make me look bad. You meet a black person for the first time. What do? I scream and burn it. If she leaves you for another, there is always her mother. Master Uruguay. There is always her brother. If she leaves you for another, be brothers with her significant other. Please do not the cat. Please do not the cat. Please do not the cat. I did the cat. The cat walking funny. Without killing Hodler. How do you prevent World War II? Kill everyone except Hodler. Gaston. Nobody is like him. Nobody ducks like Gaston. Has swinging nuts like Gaston. Can crick a walnut with their bets like Gaston. Musk says company will probably have prototype humanoid robot Tesla bot sometime next year. Duck that. That's what I'm planning. What would you do if the purge ever happened? Probably die in 20 minutes or less. Hide. I know my limits. Tax fraud. Go big or go home. Men only want one thing and it's disgusting. Then wash it. Average 44-year-old fan. Average 17-year-old enjoyer. Haha, year old PS happy birthday dad. I'm pretty sure enjoying a 17-year-old is illegal in some countries. All babs are good. I got 2 babs, they are just in between my legs and don't have nipples, but they still make milk. Age is just a number, and the electric chair is just a furniture. Hates the installed government. Believes in a strange religion. Praise martyrdom. Consider themselves freedom fighters. The Jedi are the Taliban. Afghan War 6. Return of the Taliban. Will be about 5 years till we get the director's cut lol. Dictator's cut. Ruin a first date in 4 words. There's some with your mom. Well, I think my girlfriend just killed herself. I'm not sure if she has yet, but I still need some support right now. She's my everything. Try Tinder. Might be able to find a new one. Why is it encouraged to moan and make happy noises during intercourse, but it's suddenly weird and creepy if you're just masturbating? Because you're in a Chuck E. Cheese, sir. Evening, my lady. Tips fedora. Dips balls in the Burger King soda dispenser. What the duck? No video tomorrow. Just got my second jab and I'm a little tired right now. Edit. Just a friendly reminder that you shouldn't be getting upset over me getting a vaccine. I make my own choices, and it doesn't affect you. I just got my 13th jab this week. I get them downtown at the homeless camp under the bridge. It's heroin brand or something. Hey Steve, we just heard a bang in your office, are you alright? Oh my god, did your printer explode? Why does everything I put my nut in explode? Yes, rain. When it finally rains in Africa after months and some kid starts singing rain rain go away. Come here, you little shut. Human body is 60% water. You know what that means, boys. Cut people open and drink their blood like they are a Capri Sun. I would like to thank everyone who helped me Wednesday morning/afternoon when I had a seizure in town. I have epilepsy if you ever need any help as well. Saw a chick having a seizure at my local swimming pool once. Everyone else was panicking, but I kept my head and quickly ran to my car, grabbed the bag on the back seat, ran back and dumped the dirty laundry that was in it into the pool with her along with some laundry powder. Saved myself a trip to the laundromat. Damn. Now stepsies can't get stuck. Unless she's Jewish. Oh lord. We were in church and I pulled my toddler's hand out of his pants and he screamed I was making my pens big and now I need a new church. He was making himself pretty for the priest. I want your dog. Here, you deserve the world. Not only my dog. Have you read my username? Ultimate Shooting Challenge. The context of this video's title changes drastically if it was in America. Minecraft ghasts sound. But ghasts sound like children crying. Well, I hope there aren't any crying children on Pornhub. Taliban members enjoy amusement park in Kabul. Really rubbing in the fact that women are no longer allowed to drive. In later news, vehicular accidents down 100%. Pray for the people of Afghanistan. The Talibans are full-time professionals in praying. You can't beat them to that. What happens if I hang myself with the ceiling fan on? You spin me right round, baby, right round. Semi-bisexual. Someone who is bisexual, but with attraction to only one gender. Me too. I'm only attracted to girls. No, I'm into dudes. Hey, I duck chickens, can I join? 2hourst wins. 2hourst win. MVP. Buttercup. For most eliminations. Bomb has been planted. Wait, what? This little dude getting surprised on his birthday. I bet the cat was just as surprised. Women of Reddit. What is a 100% myth about women? Women are from Venus. I've looked into it. Turns out this is not true. This actually makes sense, because the atmosphere of Venus is so dense their babs would give them the extra buoyancy to fly through the sky with their bab wings. Which anime have you been watching? Wait, did our font change? Did our font change? I got ducked by one of your security guards in the light bulb aisle. Vaccinated or not, please remember to wear deodorant. The last time I showered was in 2014 June 6, when I was forced to clean the blood on my body after several murders I had committed. How could you go for 7 years without murder though? Dude strong. Guards. There is a weird blue intruder here. I have annihilated your guards. Now surrender or die. Please spare my life. Afghanistan. If it can bleed, we can duck it. What about jellyfish? Do they bleed? No. Then it's a fleshlight. Back in the day, I would sometimes dress up like a teenage boy named Tyler and sell my son wee. I would always have to rush home and change back into my mom clothes before my son arrived. I'd scream at him all night for buying wee. Then I would confiscate it and sell it right back to him the next day. The son was having strange feelings for Tyler. He was afraid he might be gay. How relieved B must have felt when he learned that Tyler was just his mom. Having served in the Army as a medical doctor, I used to perform this test on new recruits, and I was asked a lot why. The answer is this: in order to be considered fully healthy to join the army, you need 2 tentacles. If you lose one due to injury while serving, you don't end up sterile. But if you only have one tentacle for whatever reason and there is an injury, you'll end up sterile. That is why you need 2 tentacles to join the army as fully healthy. Sorry for the long answer. Now, cue the puns. This 2 tentacles rule must be really tough for the women who enlist. No one said they had to be yours. Fun fact. You can evolve Eve into a gas type by using the special item brick, but is more effective using gun. Me with a small nut. My angry girlfriend. 14-inch dodo I just bought for her. Peacemaker. I feel for you. She doesn't. NSWF. How do you become man of the house? Kill your father and sleep with your mom, I guess. Osh Irish Santa dropped off something delicious for us. Gonna turn this into pee. And then you can drink it again. Another hot beverage. Spider bites Australian man on pens again. Spider cook. Spider cook. No one ducks with poor spider cook. Spins a web with his nut. Good luck getting that out, Yasok. So look out. Cause here crams spider cook. Perfectly happy straight men. Ryan Reynolds. I'd let him snack my ace hole, but not me wiener cause that's gay. What the actual duck did I just read? What's the appropriate response to seeing Babs? Shrug and continue with the autopsy. 1 hole. No argument. A donut has 1 hole. If you stretch that donut to straw length, does it magically become 2 holes? No. By the same logic, your mouth and your butthole are the same 1 hole. World War I pilot flies again. Need any help up there, Bob? Yes. In which direction is Japan? My grandpa owns an onion farm and occasionally decides to take a nap in the middle of the field. What else? He wins at life. Grandma. Gramps has been napping for 3 days now. When can we wake him up? Am I the only one who prefers small tights, lol? It's just not super appealing to see watermelons on some girl's chest. I'm fine with big tights too though on the real. I'm just fine with it being human. It's not a requirement, though. Alive is optional too. How to remove bloodstains. How to remove bloodstains with OxyClean. Thank you, I accidentally stabbed my brother not knowing he was wearing my favorite shirt. Can't shut. The floor is right there. Level up and shut on the ceiling instead. As an Australian, it's incredibly relieving to see such a small huntsman spider. 144p, 360p, 1080p, 4K. Good lord, it's not called 3K. Me recording my OnlyFans girlfriend clapping her ace so that we pay rent. Now no more. No more rent. Clips sent to landlord. My mom bought a strawberry scented Minion shampoo for my little brother. I'm a woman and this give me a Rona. NSWF. Tattoo artists of Reddit. Who was your worst tattoo Gene? Had a customer that wanted a little watermelon slice on his thigh. Cool. 5 to 10 minutes nice and easy for a first tattoo. Nope. On the 3rd line I hear a weird little low-pitched moan. Looked up and his head flipped back and the rest of him followed. When he woke up on the floor to 3 guys trying to pull him back up, he said something along the lines of what the duck, why are you touching me? That's gay. Been like 3 to 4 years since then and he still hasn't come back to get it finished. LMAO. What the duck, why are you touching me? That's gay. Any other terrorists in the comments? I'm not a terrorist, but I'm a Taoist. Please do the puppy. Don't mind if I do. Unzips. OnlyFans to prohibit any sensually explicit conduct. And just like that, an entire business was gone. Twitch it is then. The brain is just 8 pounds of meat that sits in complete darkness and plays a video game of what it thinks is the most realistic thing ever. It's 3 pounds, not 8. Also, it's not really meat. It's mostly fat with some water and salt. You have a wad of soggy bacon inside your skull. and this blob of gross unprocessed jello somehow manages to run a complex biomechanical suit using less electricity than it takes to work a light bulb. And people wonder why humans are so ducking weird and have odd experiences that aren't actually real. I mean, if a bowl of tapioca pudding managed to hallucinate so vividly it invented calculus, it also going, dude, I heard a weird noise and I'm 100% sure it was the ghost of the neighbor's cat which hasn't actually died yet would be just as expected as anything else. If she leaves you for another, there's always her mother, Master Uruguay, lol. And her sister too. And the dog. Knowing you guys, I don't think weird answer only needed to be specified. How is PewDiePie flavored G Fuel made? Weird answers only. PewDieCram. This belongs to curse comments. That was my first thought, LMAO. What are the shitty aspects of being a Hogwarts student that the books gloss over? Shared dorm rooms. Where do you wank? Bro, just hook up with the ghost in the bathrooms. I refuse to believe Moaning Myrtle got her name from crying. My dad when I don't hold the flashlight right. My dad when I don't hold the flashlight right. Already made that comment, lol. Hol up, wait a damn minute. Anomaly banned for Heartless Skin in Minecraft. We know what kind of an XP farm he will be going for. Just a cookie sitting in a pool of his friend's blood, nothing weird. I just downloaded the wrong Seaside Squad movie. Counting the minutes this stays up. Wow. This blew up. If you still have this, I would like to let you know that you're a responsible person. I have like 12 of these of all different shapes and sizes. Just like my collection of male reproductive organ replicas. NSWF. What is the freakiest thing you ever did or let someone do to you? Freakiest thing I did was eat my ex's catty in the middle of a park and made her sweat. Freakiest thing I let someone do to me was when I was 16, my cousin had been back making me to be his sex servant since 13. But there was a point where I was just kinda enjoying it. Confusing time in my life. He tied me to a tree, which was scary, I was neek, and he went away 20 minutes later, came back with 3 friends, and basically 4-5 boss they'd rank, and bang banged me, and threatened to leave me there, but I allowed them to do anything they wanted. Again, confusing time for me. I don't know if my cousin was bi, but I now know I'm straight. God damn, the story is wild as hell. Blurst MGM. It's safe, right? So you don't mind me lifting the tail? Just the tip. Staff. Alcohol and dogs are forbidden. The guy named Bitten. Dark mode friendly indeed. Yes, he even put black person in for less light. Horrible scenes outside the Kabul airport. Authenticity? Sorry, my mistake. The video isn't from Kabul, but from a GTA Online session. Stay blessed. Authenticity? This is a unique post to see. They get to choose? This is unfair. Well, they can choose a small one, and if they do they can actually feel it when having sex, but if they choose a big one they can't feel it at all. I feel like the doctor should roll a d20 to decide how big it is. People that sleep neek don't give a duck about emergencies. I sleep neek. If somebody breaks in, I'm charging them fully neek with an AR-15 and a long sword, while the Rohirrim theme blasts from a speaker, and I charge them down swinging my own like a mace in a circle. As for fires, it's a free shave. How many holes does a person have? It depends on how many times you stab them. Duck you, Brian. If I had a nickel for every time I got John kicked off the swim team for putting laxatives in their Gatorade before trials and blaming it on him, I'd have 1 nickel. Mate, duck you. Wouldn't this just make the team more effective? It cuts weight, and the expulsion of liquid shot through the nose would propel them through the water like a jet. Both of these would make the team swim faster. Wholesome parents doing their best to make you happy. Me. Tells my parents I love something. My parents the next day. I think she meant a dodo. Oh lord. I can't look at this meme normally anymore. Thanks for that. I don't even know what BTS is, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. blindage trafficking system. Hi guys. How can I get free CP? Kidnap someone child and sell it. Pretty sure OP doesn't mean that kind of CP. Duck zodiac signs. How do you eat? 1. Individually. 2. With a spoon. 3. Pour onto palm. 4. Guzzle. Secret option number 5. I chug them down my ace hole. Sounds like a new TikTok challenge. The last thing you ate is what you have to name this little girl. Emily. Is Emily happy or dead? Don't answer that. It's a trap. You want to ask a girl out, but you may only use prequel quotes. What do you say? I will make it legal. Only person I'm sleeping with is your mom. My mom died last year. Yeah, due to crown. Bro, what the duck? I'm ma, stop making these for real. I'm sorry. Didn't think he'd take the chair with him. You should see him duck. Yeah, I'm a simp. S. Heroin addicted. I. Committed war crimes against humanity. M. Have 6 kids in basement. P. Consumed 3 World War II battleships. Actually I have 5 kids in basement now. I was really hungry though. What? Okay, now you can finish. Comment a slang term for crown. No repeats. My goals are beyond your understanding. Gentleman's gravy. Blurst horror. Moans in a ghostly voice. Another day of thanking God for not making me one of those people who pay for porn. Thanks, God. I just go to Africa and look at the kids. How do you control your owner? How to punish a dog. Part 1. Flashbang him. Instructions unclear, dog now pregnant. Relatable. Nothing quite like a glistening slap day Samurite. I would have agreed with you 15 days ago. However, 14 days ago I was just finishing up with some top-notch apple hole snacking canny Pringles, frying the Alpine for insertion, when the lady asked me to stop. She requested that, when she tells me, pull out and soft fist punch her in the cat. Confusion played second fiddle to my desire to just get in that sweet hole of mushy warmth. So I agreed. Just as she was about to cram she screamed, now, do it now. So I pulled out, balled my fist, but not tightly, and thrust from the elbow a half-aced punch that wouldn't even knock a 13-year-old cripple out of his wheelchair. Her lips instantly swelled, went bright red, and glistened like Bruce Willis' dome in Egyptian summertime sunshine. That was peak glistening. What the duck did I just read? Little kids who just had a bad dream be like, Mom, Dad, why are you guys meek? What are you clapping at?